Almost finished my first anti-malarial pack of the trip. Good for Malarone this time. These things give you really weird dreams. Right, let's go get some breakfast before we go meet Klaus. He's going to pick me up to go cycling with his client today, so I can look at that to see how our groups might potentially do that in the future. Cool, let's go get some breakfast. So it's currently 7:30, meeting Klaus at 8, which means plenty of time to get some breakfast. Today I'm going to try out the GoPro on the bike, because it's going to be quite hard to photograph with a large camera, or this one, whilst I'm riding a bike, because I don't really ride bikes often, and I don't think riding with one hand and a camera, or no hands and two cameras, is a great idea. Really wish I had remembered to bring this up when we went swimming in the water before, on the third day of the canoe trip. That could have some great footage. But I'll still check that out anyway. Go back and have a look at that vlog. That'd be cool. Right, let's go find the breakfast place. There's no coffee, only a coffee mug. This is highly alarming. Breakfast done, paid for, got some water for the day. Now I'm just waiting for Klaus to turn up so I can go cycling. So the rickshaw drivers which just came over to me, tried to get me to go with them, were telling me how cold it is, that they are freezing and they're in all their layers. It's a really nice temperature. Being British, I quite like it a little bit colder. So hopefully they'll turn up pretty soon. He said about 8:05 to 8:10, and see what I'm going to do cycling wise. Should be a good bit of fun. Give this a shot. Right, bye. Whilst we're waiting, let's have a look to see if the GoPro is actually going to work. There we go, and it's recording. So hopefully, it's just some footage on this camera, occasionally footage on the iPhone, depending what's appropriate. For future reference, on a lot of the trips, although I make and edit the vlogs afterwards because I'm away for 30 days, usually working, I don't have time in the evening to edit a vlog every day. Although I'm trying to try out some things, so maybe I can get some video footage out on the day kind of live. So obviously this will be edited probably later this year, and then hopefully a video released every day, because when I land from this trip I fly out 20 hours later for the next trip, so I might end up editing everything together in September. Just realised the GoPro is still recording, with 2 minutes of me talking to a camera, or actually looking off to the side. That's helpful. Right, hopefully Klaus is here soon, as it's currently 8:10. So the plan is we're going to ride a 49 or 59 kilometre route to a nearby lake near Antsirabe, of a mix of road, off-road and technical downhill. That's my bike there. This should be highly entertaining and probably going to fall off at some point. But I'm going to run the GPS so we have a log of the route where it is. I'm going to look at their procedures and what they do, and they seem very on board with safety, which is brilliant for having groups potentially do it. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. That's one of the famous breweries in Madagascar. Just thought I would point that out. 16 kilometers in, and I'm already knackered. Have not been on a bike for years, really. And now more uphill.
Yeah?
My favourite. My favourite. This is not my cup of tea.
Woo! You're still okay.
You're killing me.
That's my goal.
We're almost at the lake which we are riding to see. As you can see, I have totally given up on this riding uphill malarkey, and I'm going to walk my bike up this hill because walking is what I do as a job. Cycling is not. Then get some lunch. My guide. We have made it to Tiva Lake, and it's the top of a mountain. It's pretty cool and it's recessed. The name of the lake is 2 words, which I've been told by the guide. A combination of 2 words meaning high and low. High because it is top of a mountain, low because it's quite low down. The lake itself gets the colour of being really, really deep, so it's 140 metres deep, and there's a lot of sort of legends and stories about the lake, but quite interesting what I found out from our guide was that it's got no fish due to quite a high sulphur content, and that geologically it's quite strange. In the rainy season the water level goes down, and in the dry season the water level goes up, which is quite peculiar. Lunch had, and time to get back on the bikes now for the next 26k of and technical downhill sections. I'll enjoy. So that's us at the top of the final uphill bit, I've been told. It's all downhill from now on. I hope. Downhill section done, now just to ride back on the road. Should be entertaining. Well, once again I'm pushing. Though that sign said 1 kilometre to Antsirabe, so God, I'm hoping it's 1 kilometre. Oh look, Dora the Explorer. I am done with cycling. My arse hurts a lot. There's my guide who's been following me to make sure I don't kill myself, which with the drivers in the city is highly likely. Right, I'm going to go now.
Nearly done.
I like walking. Okay, so we've finished day cycling. I know I complained a lot today, Currently on the way back to the hotel after I've had a meeting with Klaus to discuss, the cycling and the potential for our groups to do that in the future. Obviously, I felt today might be a little bit hard for a group of 16 to 18 year olds who have never cycled or novice cyclists. But talking to Klaus, he said, yeah, this is definitely a route today for not for novice cyclists, and that he thought I may have had more experience than I did, and then that I would have I didn't realise the last time I was on a bike was probably more than a year ago. But now I am on the way back to the Monty Hotel, where tomorrow I will make my way to Finara, which is the nickname for somewhere again, I can't remember most of these blogs, so me forgetting the names of places. Where I think is 5 to 7 hours in the taxi route, which Klaus has had his staff kindly book for me. I'll talk more about what I'm meant to be doing tomorrow. But now I'm going to get back to my hotel and have a shower and sleep because I am exhausted. Well, actually, I'm going to have some food as well because I've only had lunch now. It's at lunchtime, about 12 o'clock, so I'm looking forward to having some food. Alright, bye guys.